Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Artist Straight Talk. Today, I'll be talking to you about being picky, picking art shows. And just to skim over some of the topics that I'll be discussing, one is like why you should do free art shows first. Should pay attention to the theme or themes of an art show if they have one. Let's see, find the shows that fit your work, and yes, believe it or not, sometimes it does pay to pay. So let's jump into the first one. Free shows first. I think that's pretty obvious. Number one, it's free and you're not losing any money. Only thing you lose is time. So by the fact you're not paying for this art show, let's say it's an annual art show in your local city, town, state, whatever. You can try it a couple of times to see if it's really the right art show for you, and you won't lose any money, but you still have the full potential to sell your work and make money. So, sometimes you might find there's a free art show that really fits you, your style, your work, etc., etc. Sometimes you find that it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then you haven't lost anything. So let me roll into one of the other topics I mentioned, which is finding shows that fit your work. Not every art show will be for you or for your work. Some things just won't fit what you do. So it may take a little trial and error for you to find one that do fit your work. So that's what you should look for. Like if you're a landscape artist, then you should look for art shows that's geared towards nature and etc. Those in the long run, they'll just be better suited for you. It'll be easier for you to prepare for those type of shows because it's something that you already do, and it'll be just come more natural and easier for you. So let's go back to paying attention to things in my camera starting to fall. So some art shows will have themes. Maybe it's an abstract. Maybe there's an art show that has an abstract theme. Well, you don't want to bring landscape. If you're that landscape artist, that abstract art show, art fair, probably isn't for you. And if submission guidelines could vary, but if for some reason you manage to get into an art show, an abstract art show, and you're a landscape artist, and all your work or a majority of your work is landscapes, maybe you got one or two abstracts or something to that nature, you're not going to do very well at that art show because your work doesn't fit the theme. The theme is abstract. That's what the people who are coming to that art fair, they're looking for abstract artwork. They're not looking for landscapes. So you're not going to have a very good time there. Chances are it will be a rather unsuccessful day for you. So if an art show has a theme, you have to cater to that theme. It's in your best interest to cater to that to the theme, because you'll just improve your odds a lot more. Now, and okay, I'm trying to see how can I work. So let's say you're still a landscape artist and it's still an abstract art show, art fair, but you don't really do abstract, but maybe you thought about it. Okay, well, this might be an opportunity for you to jump into the abstract world. Maybe you make a couple of abstract pieces, so you can go to this, so you can attend this or this particular show. So maybe it introduces you to abstract art or to creating abstract art. And who knows, maybe you still won't, maybe you still don't have the best showing, but now you're exposed to that genre and now you're expanding your work. So now you're doing landscapes and abstract. So you're expanding yourself. And also when you cater to the theme of the art show, it just improves your chances of selling your work. All right. So finally, yes, I'm looking at notes here. Sometimes you have to pay to attend art shows, art fairs. Now, what I do, the ones I pay for, I kind of do my research. If it's a big annual art show, art fair that takes place locally or whatnot, and then I would pay for it, because it's just going to be a larger crowd, which means more potential clients, new clients, etc. The organizers of that art fair, art show, they're going to spend a lot more time, resources, and funds promoting that show, which will ultimately encourage a larger turnout, and bigger crowds just naturally produce the potential for more sales. So a lot of times they're worth it, and they're more established. So your exposure, you're getting great exposure as well. Now, do be warned, just because you pay to attend a larger, more established art show, art fair, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to make a killing. I mean, the odds are definitely in your favor, but it's not a guarantee. Prime example, I did that this year. 2 art shows. One was a smaller one that I've never done before, and the second one was a larger one that I've done several times, and I've done fairly well. Well, it was a flip flop. I flopped at the larger one, the larger, more established one that I've done several times in the past, but I made a killing at the smaller one that I on my first time attending it. So yeah. All right, so now you know reasons why you should be picking an art show. Don't just run up to every art show, art fair, that comes around. Just really take your time and, like, is this one for you? Is it worth paying for? Is it not worth paying for? Does it have a theme? Can you fit that theme? Or does the art show fit your work? So don't be afraid to be picky when you're picking an art show or art fair. All right, till next time. Deuces.